as you're aware, different data types in Solidity, UINT, address, string, and all that. But there are instances where you need to really pack different data types to fix your business use case. And this is where struct can be very helpful. In this tutorial, I'll teach you how to create struct and initialize struct. And I'm teaching you three methods with which you can initialize struct: parenthesis method, assignment method, and column method. All right, let's get into it. So the first thing you have to do when using struct in Solidity contract is to create it. So let's create a contract. You can name it, okay, pragma solidity 0.8.25 contract cement depot. You can use it for cement depot. And this is how you create a struct in Solidity. You include the keyword struct, then you say the name of it, then you declare the object. You can say struct. You can say struct counting. Then we want to know the name of the customers. Uint string customer. Uint 104. Probably anyone you like. 104 price. Payments. Yeah, that's better. Then bool paid. Now let me take a minute to explain this. We created a struct to kind of track or store the customers of a cement depot. We want to check how much, what is the name of each customer. So we want to check how much they paid, and we want to check if they have paid. Of course, we use string type, uint type, boolean type, and that's really the beauty of struct, because you can kind of arrange your data types in creative way that suits your business purpose. Let's go ahead. So right now, for us to call this, it's kind of better to make it into an array. So you can say accounting array. This is by putting this square brackets there, we mean it's an array. Public, let's see, accounting function create customer. There are three different ways for you to create or initialize structs in Solidity. The first one is by assignment. The second one is by colon. The third one is by parenthesis. And I'm teaching you how you can use each of this stuff because they're actually very easy. Of course, you know that you cannot call accounting directly and say that accounting dot customer. It will flag the when you're trying to run Forge build in Foundry, you kind of get an error because it shouldn't be like this. Then the best practice is to store it in memory, then call it in a way we can remember, or store it with a name to call it. We can say prospects. Then we can say prospect dot customers. This is why it's called the assignment method, because we are using the assign sign to kind of map things out. Of course, there should be parameters here, and that's just to tell you that there are reasons behind every decision we take in engineering. There are reasons behind everything you see in the arguments of a function. We don't just put them there for arbitrary reason. There are actually reasons we do them, and this is one of those. So string memory customers joins 104 payments. Yeah. So we can assign this to customers, then prospect dot payment. Okay, let me change this to customer. Payments is assigned to payment. Generally, Boolean data types are set to false, but we can just do it to be explicit. So we can say effect dot state false until after it has changed. So anyhow we want it. But it's just better to remove this and it should still, run through. So really that's how to run the assignment method. And now let me teach you how to do the parenthesis method. So you come here, you can say accounting dot push, then call actual accounting, which is the array, then do this, include this parenthesis. You see, this is how you run it. So this is the column method. And right now you can just come here and pull out some of your members and say customer colon customer payments colon payment paid colon false. This is the different thing about how the colon method works. You have to end it with comma and you have to put colon between the members and the initialization. Basically, that's how it's different. Then now let me show you how you can use the parenthesis method, which is very, very easy. And most devs often go for this. You can just come here and say call accounting, the object, and say the push actual accounting array, then say customer, what are the parameter, payment, false. So this is how, of course, end this with a semicolon so we can know. Yeah. And errors are not really errors in engineering. Errors are more like warning. So when you see an error, you just kind of read it up and see how to fix it. So we just fix that. And basically, this is how you do the parenthesis method. It's more like you writing a function and just including the arguments or the parameters of the function there. So it's that simple. Then in the assignment method earlier, we didn't push it. So we can simply say counting dot push prospect. Maybe I'll still record another video to explain how array works in Solidity. But if you don't push into an array, new objects or new data won't enter the array. So we have to push everything in the struct into the array for us to really record how the data is being transmitted in real time. So basically, that's how you create structs or you initialize structs in Solidity. I taught you three methods. The first one is column method, second one parenthesis method, third one assignment method. And if you want me to record any video on anything else you want to know in Solidity, ensure to drop it in the comments and I'll cover it in the coming weeks. Thank you so much for watching.